Hello and welcome back. So, the event finally has been released, and as always, it is a boss battle, which I was very curious about. Now, the boss of this whole event was very good. It is one of the best designed bosses that we did get so far in the game. And, well, it will be time to see how the challenge will be. Now, usually, they do end these events with a difficult boss battle. And this boss does have some very unique new characteristics. The first characteristic would be the 100 health bars that the boss does have, which means there is potential that this will be a very difficult fight. Well, as always, let's see what will happen. Now, this will be my first team that I'm using, and it is one of my most common teams that I do have at the moment. And so far, the teams do work very well, and I am very satisfied with the team's performance at the moment. Okay, the first stage is cleared. It wasn't that difficult, but of course, this is just the starting stage. As the stages progress, the boss will be more difficult. Alright, on to the second stage. Now here I will change my lineup a little bit. This is my boss killer lineup that I do like to have in boss battles. 3 of my most powerful structures in one team. And surprisingly, they work very nice. Okay, that was a fantastic start, I must say. Okay. Well, I have to say, I do like the way that this boss works. It has 100 health bars, and that is indeed impressive. And I do like the fact that the boss is tanky. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have to approach, but I do have... Okay, I just have to remember all of these attacks again, because I haven't fought this boss in a while. Well, that was perfect. Nice. The boss has been destroyed. Okay, well, let's jump on the third stage. And I can tell you, there is a difference in difficulties this time. Okay, let's go on to the third round. Now, I am very curious to see what kind of boss will these developers make for the next event. I think it will be very, very interesting to see what they will come up with. Okay, well, that was a good evasion. Now, I don't know how much damage the boss will do, but I think the boss can one hit, and I have to be careful. Okay, let's jump in alpha. Well, okay. I forgot about that area damage that the boss can do. Well, halfway there, 50 bars left. Okay, so far I think I'm doing a good job. Let's see if I will continue to do a good job with this boss battle. That is a perfectly timed ultimate. Very nice. And that ultimate was enough to take out the boss. Well, that was actually very good. That was actually very good. Okay, on to the next stage. Okay. Now, the boss design is done very well, I have to say. I do like the design of this boss. And it is one of the more unique looking bosses in the game so far. And of course, I still do expect from the developers to make a very, very dangerous boss. And I think that might happen in the next version update. I really hope that they will make a very difficult boss for the next version update. Because I think the last difficult boss that we had was Gabriel, and that is one of the most powerful bosses in the game. Okay, the boss did spawn structures on the field, which I will have to target, and these two structures that the boss can spawn amplifies its attacks, and it gives the boss a lot more, well, as you can see, it gives the boss a lot more attack, which is something that I have to be careful around, because the boss can now one-hit my structures, and that means I have to focus on the structures that the boss is spawning. Okay, well that was actually excellent. Okay, now the boss wants to... Oh, okay. Well, that was... what the hell is going on? I have no idea. I didn't see anything on the screen for a split second. Well, this was very nice. The boss has been defeated. Now, note here that you will have to target those structures that the boss is spawning, because those structures are kind of giving the boss a lot more buffs, and you don't want to give the boss a lot of buffs, because then the boss gets very difficult very quickly. Okay, and I think this will be the final fight, which will be very interesting to see how difficult the boss will get in the last phase, or should I say, in the last stage. Okay, have to approach, there we go. Okay, well, I have to say the move pattern of the boss did change a lot. Now I have to target this structure over here. Now those delayed attacks that the boss does have are kind of tricky, so I have to be very careful around those. Well, I have to say, this boss did get difficult very quickly. Okay, and I did warm up in time, so that's perfect. That means now I will not do a lot of mistakes, I hope. Okay, I need to approach the structure that the boss did spawn. Okay. Oh, it spawned two structures. Well, I'll destroy them quickly. Okay, let's see, only 39 health bars left on the boss. Well, I have to say, this is a very fun boss battle. I do enjoy this a lot, actually. I did not expect this boss to be this much fun. Only 24 health bars left on the boss. Okay, have to target those structures now, and after that I'll have to continue focusing on the boss. Okay, four more bars left. After I think I did, yep. Well, I have to admit, this was actually very fun to do. This was one of the most fun boss battles that I did have in this game so far. A excellent job from the developers. They did make a very fun boss, and I still do hope to see more difficult bosses from these developers, because this is where this game does shine. As you could see, this boss battle was, I think it is actually my favorite boss battle so far, and so far this game did surprise me a lot, and I am very curious to see what they will make in the next update. Now time to get my rewards over here, time to get the collectionable items as well, and well, the next event should be around the corner now, or should I say the next version update should be around the corner now, and well, I am very curious to see what will happen in the next version update of the game. Well, with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed. It is a pleasure to play this game for you. And with that being said, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Take care.
背中の噴射機が操作しにくいんですが、翼に変えた方がいいでしょうか。